The holidays are quickly approaching us, and the average American tends to gain weight between Thanksgiving and New Year's, but that does not need to be your fate. My name is Allison Brinkley. I'm a registered dietitian with a certificate in adult weight loss management, and today I want to talk to you about how to get through the holidays without sabotaging your diet and your health. When we get together for a big feast, I want to make sure that you are actually eating breakfast and having a sensible small lunch before you get to that big holiday dinner. If we starve ourselves thinking, I'm going to save the calories for that big feast, the problem is we get to that dinner and we are so hungry that we're not thinking rationally. We are just like ready to just stuff our faces, and we tend to eat a lot more calories than we would have had we eaten breakfast and a sensible lunch prior to going to the big dinner. So make sure you are eating before you go to the big event. Also look at, if you're preparing the meal for yourself and your family, think about healthier versions that you can make. I have a free ebook on my website. I will put a link to the website in the comment section below, and I have put together a combination of my favorite holiday recipes, but they're healthier versions. For instance, you can do simple substitutions. Like if you're making mashed potatoes, a lot of the recipes call for sour cream. Instead of using sour cream, why not use Greek yogurt? This will help increase the protein, reduce the fat, and it still gives you that creamy flavor. You might also want to add some sweet potatoes to your mashed potatoes to boost the nutrients. Some people like the cauliflower mash, and you can add that to your mashed potatoes as well to reduce the overall calories. So there's many different things that you can do. So please download my book, check it out, and you also can look on Pinterest. There's plenty of ideas on there as well. When you go to serving your plate, pay attention to the plate size. If you have a choice, pick a salad plate. Studies show that when you have a larger plate, you're going to eat a lot more calories. So if you take your plate, you're going to stuff it to the top. And so eating from a smaller plate makes more sense. And I want you to fill half of your plate with vegetables, because vegetables are the lower calorie food that are going to be on your plate. So it also has more fiber in it, so that will help lead to satiety. So fill half your plate with vegetables. Also, be very mindful when you're eating. Instead of scarfing down your food as fast as you can, you want to be thoughtful and savor each bite. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to tell yourself that you're full. So after each bite, savor it, and before you fill that fork up again, wait till you swallow that bite in your mouth. And we all know that there's going to be lots of treats this holiday season in front of us, and instead of saying, oh no, I can't have that, the reality is we are. And just be more aware of what your choices are. So before you go choosing your dessert menu, think about how many calories are in each serving. For instance, pecan pie, one of a traditional Thanksgiving dishes, has 510 calories per slice. Now, if you take carrot cake is still pretty high with 325 calories, but it's significantly less, and you still don't feel deprived. You could also have a smaller portion, or go online and find some healthier versions of some of your favorite recipes, and don't beat yourself up. And if you're gonna choose to have that dessert, make sure it's worth it. For instance, to me, cupcakes, not that big of a deal to me, so I'm gonna make sure it's worth it, and I'm gonna have a piece of that carrot cake that I love so much. At the end of your meal, have an end of meal ritual. And that way you're not sitting there picking at what's left on your plate, because you're going to be mindful and you're going to say, okay, I'm full, I don't need to eat anymore, I don't need to stuff my face. And but if the plate's sitting there full and you're still engaging with family, you're going to be tempted to keep picking at it. So one of my best friends, what she does is she takes her salt shaker and she loads up her plate with salt. And I'm like, what the heck are you doing? And she said, well, if it's loaded up with salt, I'm not going to pick at it and I'm not going to eat it. Brilliant idea. Other people have poured water on their fries. There's different ways that you can do it. You can put a napkin over it, or you can just clear your plate and then come back to the table and visit with the rest of the group. Also, even if you get along with everybody that's coming to your holiday table and there's no family drama, it's still going to be stressful. You're planning a menu, you're cleaning your house, you're making sure all the presents are wrapped, you're making sure you bought all the presents, you're planning out the Black Friday deals. There's stress. So make sure you take time out for yourself to exercise. It is so important. You can do something at home with resistance bands. I do on-demand workouts where I stream the workouts on my television, and that way I can fit a workout in even as short as 22 minutes up to an hour, depending on how much time I have. But this is a great stress reliever, and you're going to be more patient and able to tackle all that you need to do to get ready for the holidays. And last but not least, I want to remind you all to make sure you are hydrated. You want to drink at least half your body weight in ounces of water a day. So if you are 200 pounds, you're going to drink 100 ounces of water. And if you become dehydrated, often your body thinks that you're hungry and you tend to eat more. So especially after the holiday season, you want to make sure you're getting enough water, uncaffeinated drinks, so that you are flushing out all the alcohol and sugar and extra stuff that you indulged in over the holiday season. So with that, I hope these tips will help you not to sabotage your holiday and enjoy it, and I hope you all are well. Thanks.